African nations continue to be weighed down by disproportionately low credit ratings. Now, one of the most critical issues, and perhaps the most underreported issues facing the African continent today, is sovereign credit ratings.
The reason why we talk credit ratings is because of financing development in Africa.
We are going to rework the whole credit rating system because the current one is all or nothing. You're in or out.
When we talk about improving credit ratings for African countries, we are not only talking about numbers. We are talking about the need to make sure that African countries can get and tap into capital markets. Africa's development potential has been undermined by weak credit ratings, limited transparency in sovereign credit risk assessment, and exaggerated risk perceptions.
These are areas where we need to focus on more to enhance, reduce the premiums that are charged by domestic banks to lending to these firms, and this can be very helpful.
One thing that we have heard over and over again from African government is credit rating agencies fail to very much understand the reality of their own economies. They're not necessarily reflected in their own assessment.
The Africa Credit Rating Agency, obviously, we expect it to have a much stronger edge in accessing most of the data that maybe the international rating agencies are not able to access by virtue of proximity.
There's another issue that actually many countries are facing is the fact that they do have issues compiling the data that is needed for credit ratings to sort of conduct accurate and effective credit risk assessment.
Credit rating agencies are de facto decision makers in the global financial system. They should be accountable and transparent.
Time has come for Africa to be judged not on risk, but on resilience, but not on vulnerability, but opportunity.
We launched the Africa Credit Ratings Initiatives to support African government in strengthening how they engage with credit rating agencies. It was built on a simple mission that Africa deserves to be rated transparently, fairly, and objectively, listening, learning, and building solutions that are both technically sound and locally driven. And one message has been consistent. We must rebuild trust. Trust between government, investors, and credit rating agencies.
Let me commend the United Nations Development Programme and AfriCatalyst for stepping forward to support African nations in strengthening their credit worthiness. This is the kind of partnership that we need, rooted in action.